Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krieger. This is Alpha Bravo, and today we've got the Lego Bumblebee, and this is actually pretty neat. Rolls pretty well. Turn around. Looks pretty neat. Very close approximation of a bug. I mean, you see where they tried here, and they have the curved fenders and things like that. They really tried to make it look like a bug, but it winds up looking more boxy because it's, Legos. But you got windows, you got headlights. On the back here, you got the gold bug plate, and you can also replace it with a Bumble 84. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, there you go, Bumble 84. Or you have the gold bug. I love Cybertron and Rollout. Your other options are, it has the Autobot symbols here. They did give you extra plates to be able to swap them out if you didn't want the Autobot symbols there. If you didn't want somebody guessing that this transformed. But yeah, not too bad. We'll do some size comparisons. This is, huge because bring in the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, and you can see it's dwarfed by it. Yeah. But we bring in the Lego Prime. So you get them both in the shot here. And you can see how much bigger it is. I mean, Prime is still bigger, but they're not quite the right scale as far as, person riding wise. But still believable in parts. You have to be really careful manipulating them. Anyway, we'll go ahead and transform them, and we'll take a look at the robot mode. Though one note before we transform them, this one is a slight parts former, unlike the Prime was. You do have to pull this off, but after you pull this off, the rest of it transforms without any other parts forming. So, let's go ahead and transform it and look at the robot mode. And here we have the Bumblebee in his robot mode, and he is big. So you can see there how much taller he is there. Alright, but we got Autobot symbol here, Autobot symbol down there. Again, you can replace them with the plates if you want to. We'll get a close up of his face there. The face actually looks really good. I like the way the face came out and the little extra little bit on that tampo they put on there. So that's pretty neat. Make everybody sick watching this. Alright. But one thing, he is kibbly. That is a ton of kibble. Not as clean as Optimus was. And of course, you've got the bit that you have to take off. You can only just stick on the back there. And one thing they did with the transformation, see if you can see it there, that little ratchet thing, there's actually nothing connecting his torso to the top, or his crotch and legs to his top, except for this bar here that you got to keep kind of bent at an angle. So it didn't. It's holding solid now just because it's got decent ratchets, but not one that I think would last for a long time. Alrighty, really not much to say. I mean, he's got arm movement. He's got a little bit of elbow there. He's got wrist. You have to flip this up. He really doesn't have a waist because of the way they did the attachment there. There is a very weak ankle tilt, just because it's one of these heavy ratchets down there, and you can't actually move it enough to actually get it to click. Because I kind of nope, it won't actually click. So you kind of let the weight of the robot kind of give you an ankle tilt. But yeah, really that's about it. There's no knees to it. Yeah, it does have individual fingers, so that's neat. And I think these are new. Let's see if we can just zoom in on those. I think those are actually new finger pieces that they made for this. I haven't seen those in a Lego set before. It's usually the claw types. And these actually look like fingers. So that's neat. And that thing came loose. Because this whole thing is on a carriage here. And it's on the 3mm claws. So, yeah. All right. See. All right. Yeah, the head has tons of movement. It's on a ball joint, so you can do lots of stuff with the head. But yeah. Other things this came with, it came with his little scoreboard here. Where you can see all the stats, and that can stand off to the side. The plates I mentioned earlier. Came with a teal brick separator. That was worth mentioning since every other one I've seen has been orange. So it's kind of neat having a teal one. My wife tried to steal it right off the bat. And he comes with his gun, which is a pretty close approximation to the 86 gun. So pretty neat. It attaches by this claw to this peg right in here. So you can open up his hands, click that on, close the fist, and there's his gun. So pretty cool. Yeah, like none of this clicks into place, so it's all Kibblelicious, and it's floppy kibble too on top, so kind of the worst of two worlds. Alright. And to do our final comparison, I'm going to go ahead and reset the shot because, yeah, I got to change everything. Alright, be right back. Alrighty, and here we got our final comparison here of the size between the two. And the scale is a little off between the two. We'll bring in Earthrise Prime and Bumblebee Studio Series so you can see this is closer to what it should be. This is more of like where Sideswipe, Wheeljack, and all the other car robots should be. So their scale's a little off, but it's still not bad. This build took me probably about, say, 3 hours. But it took me, so pretty in-depth. It had a nice thick booklet that came with it. But yeah, it's pretty fun, and it's pretty neat Bumblebee, and it's transforming Legos, so how can you go wrong? Alright, let's wrap it up. Thank you for joining me today on the AB Scale Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.